JP Guidry here. I want to talk a little bit about speed-specific training. If you have a goal of increasing your swing speed, increasing distance, then some kind of speed-specific training needs to be a part of your program. We still need to be able to have a consistent strength training program 2 to 3 days a week. We need to do some mobility work, especially in our rotational areas, our T-spine, shoulders, hips, neck. We still need to spend some time on our mechanics of our swing, the skill of our swing, which we'll talk a little bit about today, as well as getting fit for the proper equipment. So today we're going to touch specifically on speed training. So there's a bunch of different ways we can work in speed training. The very basic is taking your driver, and when you go out to the driving range, when you're warmed up or even at the end of your session, spending some time hitting balls with speed as the only focus, as the only intent. I definitely recommend having some kind of feedback. So we have the PRGR or the Sports Sensors radar. And the benefit of that is for twofold. So tracking, so you can continually track your speed. When we track, we like to track averages, maxes from both max intent swings and playing speed swings. So usually what I have my clients do is at least once a week, 10 maximum intent swings as fast as you can go, and then 10 playing speed swings, which would be your kind of comfortable on the course swing. But when we're training, we want to spend some time training at that high end, at that max end. So very basic, get you a radar, go to the driving range, tee up 10 to 20 balls at the end of your session or when you're warmed up, and try to just move that miles per hour up as high as you can. If you want to take another level into it, you can bring some foot spray, spray the face, and then you can start to get some feedback on contact with those swings. Again, the goal of trying to see how we can find the sweet spot, the center of the face, more consistently at those higher end speeds. Now, if we're going to do some contact specific training, then we may separate that from the actual speed training. So the speed training, the goal initially is just to get the miles per hour up. Once you maybe get to that level and we're trying to maintain, then maybe we switch over to more, okay, now how can I find the center of the face? And a good drill is if you're missing on the toe, draw a line, try to hit the heel, or vice versa. If you're missing low, draw a line, try to hit high. If you're missing high, draw a line, try to hit low. Or you can even put it into these 4 quadrants. You can check out Adam Young and a lot of his stuff. He does really good stuff with that. But it's a great way to just start training contact and getting better at finding the sweet spot at those faster speeds. So very basic level, all my clients do this, even regardless of whether they're using other speed training tools. But at the very basics, I recommend doing some training with a ball and a driver, regardless of anything else.